What do plants need to survive? There's a couple of factors that are involved with this, but most people would say sunlight, for one of the most crucial requirements, photosynthesis. And like any other organism, requires water. And lastly, soil, so the plant may obtain other nutrients and stabilize its body using its stem and roots. But what most people don't realize is that plants rely on fungus. And what if I told you that they even rely on bacteria? Just like we rely on gut bacteria to help us to further digest the contents in our colon, certain plants rely on fungus and/or bacteria in a way that they form a symbiotic relationship, where both organisms benefit. So now you're probably thinking, okay, how do they do this? So let's start with fungus, but in particular, mycorrhiza. So here we see a tree, and I've shown you the roots. The mycorrhiza fungus comes along and sits down on the roots. Once it establishes itself, it grows and grows and grows. In unstable or dry conditions, the mycorrhiza can bring in water for the tree since it has the ability to extend out further. Now we'll take a closer look on how the mycorrhiza has integrated itself into the roots. There are two types of attachments. First, ectovesicular arbuscular, and second, endovesicular arbuscular. To further illustrate this, I've shown you the root surface. In ecto, the mycorrhiza stays outside of the cell but shoots its hyphae in between them. In endo, the mycorrhiza shoots its hyphae inside the cell. So what exactly are the benefits in this relationship? Well, first I said before, the hyphae brings the water in where the roots can't reach. Second, the fungus produces hormones to help the plant grow. And third, the fungus controls the rhizosphere, or the clinging soil, and helps determine what kind of bacteria grow there. Fourth, the fungus secretes siderophores, which chelate or break down phosphorus and nitrogen to bioavailable forms, which help the nitrogen-fixing bacteria living within the roots. This brings us to the rhizobia, the nitrogen-fixing bacteria that lives inside plant roots. To illustrate, let's pretend that this root comes from a type of legume, a soybean for example. The free-living rhizobacteria goes to the root of the legume to interact with it chemically. Here, we can see it begin to integrate into the root, like endosymbiosis. The bacteria becomes a bacteroid, meaning that it loses its ability to live independently. It relies solely on the plant now. This is the formation of a nodule. After establishing itself, the rhizobacteria can proliferate freely in its new home. So what are the benefits of this astonishing relationship? The bacteria will fix nitrogen for the plant. Nitrogen is key to a plant's growth and health. Meanwhile, the plant provides protection for bacteria from predation and provides nutrients in the form of hemoglobin for the rhizobacteria. Also, the fungus can provide broken down forms of phosphorus and nitrogen for the bacteria in order to feed the plant. Together, plants, bacteria, and fungi form a necessary relationship that ensures the plant's growth and viability while providing a home and productivity to the microorganisms that can live there. Each play their part like functioning cogs working together as a piece of machinery to accomplish a greater goal, life. It's remarkable to think that when each as an individual take different strokes, but can come together to form a beautiful relationship.